Hi, I'm Sam Sorbo for The Accidental Homeschooler, and this is my book, They're Your Kids, An Inspirational Journey from Self-Doubter to Homeschool Advocate. I was a self-doubter. I was taught by the schools that I was incapable, and I slowly realized how capable I actually was, how easy it actually is to educate your children at home. And by at home, of course, we mean it's a DIY project, as children really ought to be. They certainly start out that way. So let me encourage you today. We're going to talk about how long is a day of school. And, we're all conditioned, for the most part, we're all conditioned to think that school is, 8 hours a day, 7.5, 8 hours a day. And it certainly doesn't have to be, especially if you're doing it from home, because you don't have all the time in between. You don't have roll call, you don't have walking to the gym, or going, what do we say? You don't have, walking to the library with the class. You don't have the lining up, taking attendance, all of the extraneous stuff that goes with managing a large population of young people. You skip all of that because you have a small population of young people as a parent. Okay, so we can take all the chaff out of the day. But then again, you want your kids to be educated. So how long is it going to take to get that job done? Well, I'm here to tell you that a day of school for a very young person, so grade school to fourth grade, probably shouldn't be more than 3 hours for the child. And you're saying, oh my gosh, 3 hours, how am I going to put 3 hours of my day towards teaching a young child? Well, it's not 3 hours of your day. It's less. And once you get into the groove, it's very easy to manage, actually. I did it with 3 small ones. I tell the story in my book because that's how I started blogging about it. And so I share a bunch of those stories in my book for you. And so it's definitely not as cumbersome as you think. And actually, it's a lot more fun. Especially if you approach it with the right attitude. So approach it as if you're going to have some fun. I remember teaching my children grammar when they were younger than fourth grade. So first and third grade, let's say, second and fourth grade. And I have 3 kids, so I'm talking about the 2 older boys, obviously. And I remember my younger boy coming to me and saying, Mommy, let's do the SNV stuff. I want to do the SNV. Well, SNV is subject, noun, verb. He loved it. You think, oh my gosh, grammar, yawn fest. Why? Because that's what you were taught. But it's actually fun. Why do we teach English grammar? And I go into this in my book. Why? Because it shows children that there's an order to language. That language is ordered. And then that, the outside shell of that is the world is ordered. And then the outside shell of that is the universe is ordered. And then the outside shell of that is there is an order maker. It's a beautiful lesson to teach your children. So grammar can be a lot of fun. I'll do some other videos on curriculum and ideas for that. But I just want you to know, how long is a day for up to fourth grade and beyond, actually? It is not more than 3 hours a day for the child. And what do they do the rest of the time? Oh my goodness. Well, they should be outside exploring. They should be exploring books. They should be exploring making Play-Doh and experimenting with cooking and going with you to the bank. Well, maybe not these days in times of crisis, but you can show them something about what you're working on at your computer. And then you can encourage them to go to work like you go to work. Like, let's have fun. And you work on your thing and I'll work on my thing. There are lots of ways to get it done. So be encouraged. Be empowered. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel, please, and go to samsorbo.com for more information and for a copy of the book and for more information about the other things that we do at the Sorbo family. Thanks for tuning in, and check out the other videos as well.